Ground blinds offer a safer alternative to tree stands, which many hunters don't realize until it's too late. Ready to uncover these hunting secrets? Stick around as we dive deep into why ground blinds might just become your go-to choice for safer, more successful, and enjoyable hunts. Make sure to watch till the end to catch all the insights. When setting up a ground blind, it's essential to place it several weeks in advance. This allows local wildlife time to become accustomed to the new addition in their environment, similar to how people might react to unexpected changes in their living space. Consideration of the sun's position is also crucial. Whether planning for morning or evening hunts, position the blind so that the sun does not shine directly into the shooting window, potentially illuminating and exposing the hunter. Wind direction must also be taken into account in bow hunting strategies. In areas with predominant wind patterns, such as southeast and north, setting up the blind west of the expected location of the animals can help ensure that human scent is carried away from them rather than towards them. This careful positioning helps maintain the element of surprise and increases the chances of a successful hunt. 2. It's important not to leave your ground blind in the field longer than necessary. Extended exposure to the sun can bleach the fabric and weaken its structure. Additionally, local wildlife such as raccoons, pack rats, and other critters might decide to take over your blind. They're known to move in and make modifications to suit their own comfort, which might not exactly match your hunting needs. Removing your blind promptly after the season helps ensure it stays in good shape and critter-free for your next hunt. 3. Practice shooting. Practice shooting from inside your ground blind before the hunting season. This helps you get used to the confined space and ensures you can aim and shoot accurately when the time comes. 4. Ensuring the interior of your ground blind is clean is crucial for a successful hunt. It's best to clear the ground inside the blind before setting it up, aiming for a floor of bare dirt if possible. This prevents noise from your movements and gear, which can easily betray your presence to wildlife. Despite the enclosed space of a ground blind, it offers little in the way of noise and scent control, so it's important not to be lulled into a false sense of security. Additionally, check for any light leaks within the blind, particularly from direct sunlight, as this can illuminate you and scare away the game. Many blinds have minimal material for window covers, making light leaks a common problem. Make sure to seal any leaks by adjusting the window coverings. For particularly troublesome windows, small binder clips or large paper clips can be used to secure the window flaps in place. Also, ensure that you are not backlit by any light entering from behind you or from the sides, as animals are particularly adept at spotting such movement. The only light should enter through your designated shooting window to minimize your visibility to the game outside. 5. This might sound a bit off-putting, but it's absolutely essential. Bring a pea bottle. When you're settled in a ground blind, having snacks and drinks is a great perk. But naturally, what goes in must come out. You don't want to ruin your hunting experience by being uncomfortable for hours needing a bathroom. An empty sports drink bottle is ideal for this. Unlike water bottles, they don't make crackling noises, and their strong screw-on caps ensure that odors stay sealed inside. Also, consider using a bow stand to keep your bow within easy reach and out of the way. This setup prevents the unnecessary noise that comes from trying to lean your bow against a wall or your pack. Hanging your bow from the roof of a hub blind is often impractical, as the weight of the bow might collapse the structure, and any hooks used could obstruct you when drawing your bow. 6. When bringing food or drinks into the blind, it's crucial to minimize noise and scent to avoid alerting wildlife. For drinks, open the lid slightly as soon as you settle into the blind. If you have a thermos of coffee, loosen the lid a bit to prevent any squeaking noises from pressure release when you open it. For food, remove any noisy packaging before your trip. Instead, wrap your snacks in paper towels, store them in your pockets, or place them in lightweight resealable bags. The key is to eliminate any crinkly wrappers that could make unexpected noise and disrupt the quiet of the hunt. 7. Maintain silence and minimize your scent while in a ground blind. Noise and odors won't be hidden just because you're inside. Ensure that wildlife doesn't observe you entering or exiting the blind. If animals associate the blind with human presence, they might steer clear of the area altogether. Before settling into the blind, check for unwanted guests like snakes or spiders. It's best to ensure it's clear rather than discovering these critters after you're comfortable. Once inside and ready, practice drawing your bow to check for any contact points at the top, bottom, front, and sides of the blind. Importantly, remember that your arrow's flight path sits a few inches below your line of sight, so ensure the bottom of the blind's window is well below your arrow to avoid any obstructions when shooting. 8. Invest in the best blind chair you can find, one that remains silent when you shift your weight or draw your bow. A chair with a solid backrest is essential for comfort and support during long waits. When setting up your chair inside the blind, position it nearly 90 degrees to where you expect to take your shot, which allows for optimal range of motion. Once your chair is positioned correctly, focus on adjusting your main shooting window. Deer are less likely to notice a narrow vertical opening compared to a wide horizontal one. Be cautious with cell phone use in low light conditions. The screen can illuminate your position like a beacon. To mitigate this, reduce your screen's brightness to the lowest setting and ensure all sounds and vibrations are turned off to maintain stealth. 9. Blind hunting can be one of the most challenging and at times monotonous forms of Western hunting. The excitement builds during the first and last few hours of daylight, filled with suspense and anticipation. However, during the long midday hours, it's common to wonder if another hunting method might bring more success. That's why it's a great idea to bring along a good book when hunting from a blind. Reading is a quiet activity that not only helps pass the time, but also keeps you alert. It allows you to take a mental break from the stillness and be ready to spring into action should an animal wander into your area unexpectedly. 10. Using a decoy can be a tremendous advantage in diverting a deer's attention away from your blind and towards something less startling. White-tailed deer are highly observant of changes in their environment, yet it's surprising how effectively a decoy can make them overlook a newly set-up blind. Placing a decoy in front of the blind proves particularly effective during the pre-rut and rut seasons. This strategy is especially useful if you need to set up your blind close to the time you plan to hunt, helping to enhance your chances of a successful and undisturbed hunt. Thanks for tuning in. We hope these tips help you optimize your ground blind setup and enhance your hunting experience. Remember, success in the field comes from preparation, patience, and respecting the wildlife. Keep practicing, stay vigilant, and always aim for ethical hunting. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you don't miss out on our upcoming videos packed with more hunting insights and strategies. If you have any questions or your own tips to share, drop a comment below. We love hearing from you. Until next time, happy hunting and stay safe out there.